So hold on, let me move this a little bit. Yeah, and then now, lastly, a minus 6 times a minus 5 result in a positive 30. Right? So sometimes it's good to get the, what you call it now, the visual of it, so that way when you apply it to the numbers, it actually makes sense. Right? So since you know what the outcome of them would be beforehand, you can focus on what the sign is going to be. And then of course the numbers, they're not going to change. 6 times 5 is always 30. The only thing that will change is whether or not it will be positive or negative, depending on what number is positive or negative. Both of them positive, them come out positive. Both of them negative, come out positive. One of them being different, make it different. Right? So it don't matter how you want to view it. That's the reason why when you have this here, the b being minus 9, when you have minus b, you cannot write back minus 9, because what you're going to end up with is minus 9, which is basically like saying minus 1 times minus 9, right? Just, and then of course when you multiply a minus by a minus, it becomes, yeah, it cancels out. Right? So I wanted to explain that, so that when I do everything else, it makes sense. So when I went to school, this was beaten into my memory. Yeah, so I instinctively remember this. Right? Now, instead of us wasting time trying to put them in individually, right? I come up with a little method to my madness, right? So I could write them somewhere over here. So let's say I have minus b. Oh, you can't even see that. Look at me. Hold on there. Oh, that is actually crazy. You can't see that. All right. Let me move that over a little bit then, yeah? All right. So let me write minus b. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, only God knows why I was, off screen. Right? So we have minus b. We have b squared. Yeah, I guess we could be technical and call it minus 4ac, but we're not going to do that. We're just going to call it 4ac. I don't have time for all of that foolishness. Right? You know what? Here we go. Let me do it like this. So we have minus b here. We have b squared here. We have 4ac and we have 2a. So let us okay. So obviously, to make this easier, I need to remember what A, B, and C is. So let me just write that. So we need A, we need B, and we need C. Why? I thought I had enough space. There we go. That's what I wanted. Alright. So the A being 20, the B being minus 9, and the C being minus 20. Right? So that's what we need. But you know what? Since I already did this, get rid of that part right here, so, and we can put them here. So that way, because typically that's what you're going to do anyway, right? So A is 20, B is minus 9, minus 20. Alright, so let me go back over here now. Yeah. So now this is what we're going to use and plug them in to that right here. Right? Now if B is minus 9, then minus B is going to be positive 9. Right? So